Okay, this is a little status update on where I am. I'm entering the final stage here of this project, and there was one thing that's always been in the back of my mind. I've always wanted to do, but I was saving it to the end because it's a big pain, and I'm not exaggerating. It is insane. So let me bring up. Here are the Molotov cocktail graphics in the game. So see how um, this is one of the grab frames. See how there's basically just a part of the bottle that is removed so that you can overlay the Molotov cocktail graphics when somebody's holding it, and it doesn't just look like the bottle has been pasted or like stuck on top of them or something. So the problem with it is, and this applies to all the weapons in Final Fight, the pipe, the sword, the knife, everything. They have these really generic, like grab sprites that have like these little sections of the sprite taken out. But here's the problem. For any character holding the weapon, whether it's the three heroes or Hollywood or Elgato or whatever, they use the same sprite overlay graphic, meaning that in the original game there are tons of gaps and things that don't quite look right, and in certain frames it just kind of looks like there's this empty spaces and things floating in midair. So even though if you just think about the logistics of it, it's an absolute insane nightmare. I made the decision to go through and actually create unique weapon sprites for each character for each frame of animation. And oh god, it's fucking horrible, man. I mean, it's taken time. But I want you to see though, the results of this, like how awesome it looks. See how there's no gap. It actually looks like Guy is holding the bottle, and you can see the bottom of it. You can see the top of it. All that stuff. And it also applies, like to the sword and the pipe and the knife. There's no gaps anywhere. It actually looks perfect. And yeah, man. I mean, see, let me look at that shit. See, that is fucking awesome. Like if you were to look at the original Molotov cocktail graphics, like the grab animations, they don't even have bottoms of the bottle. So it looks like the top of a bottle is just like sticking out of their hand. It sucks. So yeah, I can fire it up and kind of show you what it actually looks like. But it is nuts though. I mean, we're talking about over 1,000 frames of animations, all hand, or 1,000 frames of sprites, all hand tuned, all made perfect, no gaps at all in the weapon, holding or anything. So let me see. I have to see if I get lucky here though. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a Molotov cocktail drop. Because it's random. So basically here, like, this is the the plan. Oh, okay, good. I lucked out. So this is the plan for upcoming photo albums. Basically, the next release is going to be weapon focused and item focused. So this is going to be where you get the implementation of shit like randomly dropping out of uh, cans and dustbins and crates and all that kind of shit. And just basically finishing everything. Like next version is gonna have all the final graphics. Like I'm freezing the graphics. Like this is it. This is it. Every single art asset, every single audio asset, everything will be in there. I'm also going through, like you'll notice in the next version, there's like a lot of work that's been done just on kind of like environmental type sound effects and just kind of like random, just kind of flavor sound effects, like when you pick up the sword, like a sound effect for it, so it actually sounds like you grab something and shit like that. And these are all basically pulled from CPS1 things. But yeah, so that's going to be the next version. All this shit taken care of. See, look at that shit. Look at that fucking shit. See, it's perfect. There's no gap at all in holding it. I mean, and It's really awesome. Like like the way I implemented weapons in the game. Um, I basically have the flexibility to have arbitrary, independent, animations, for the objects that characters are holding, and so I can kind of like I don't have to do it all at once. I guess is what I'm saying. I'm basically going to prioritize the animation. So the most important things to do, of course, are like idle, walking, throwing, because those are the most common things you're going to be doing with most of the weapons. And because a lot of the other frames of animation, they're so fast that you don't even really like notice the gaps, between like the weapon sprite and the character sprite. But even so, it's like I've come this far. I've put this much in. Why not, right? Why not just fucking end it, with absolute perfection. So that's basically my feeling on this. So basically, next release is going to be Weapon Pandemonium. And honestly, like I think you'll be surprised by like like how much it really adds when you get in there and you're actually using all the weapons and everything, because it really does add a lot of flavor to the game. It really is an important ingredient in the game. And with this weapon system, I mean, it's so nice. It's so much better than Final Fight ever was. Where I mean, really, like I can't get over how fun it is to like kick edged weapons into other enemies and such, and like knock back edged weapons into other enemies. It's really fucking fun. So that's exciting. So basically, so that's part one. The next thing I'm doing is so basically there's going to be like the item weapon version that's going to be, that's the goal for the next one, and then the one after that is going to be finishing off just all the little like events, like I'm working on implementing the escape events in the game. So when Damned escapes to leave the fight and call for backup, when Rolento escapes and throws grenades at you. Basically, that's going to be the version after that, and then the final version is going to be once I have all of the characters in and all the events in and all of the assets completed. That's just going to be just nothing but just basically tweaking numbers and implementing AI. That's going to essentially be the balance release. And so that's what I'm hoping. Third time's a charm. 3 more releases. Fucking finish this up finally, and get on with my life. But yeah, but I am really excited about it though, because really it's like at the end when everything like it finally comes together. That really is when the magic happens. But yeah, a lot of work's. I mean, so basically, I just wanted to let you know, like, I'm still working my ass off on this thing, constantly improving shit. I've done so many subtle tweaks even since the last version I put out. There's been a lot of work going on, and yeah, I am really really happy with the way that it's coming out.